Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Washington Commanders. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Hey.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here we go. Start.
Daniels looking to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
That's good.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to
shedding the tackle, and gives him some room. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Daniels. Touchdown Washington. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Commanders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, sir. All right.
Fields now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Breece Hall out of the backfield. And now it's second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Open man is a tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
First down, Jets.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
No muss. Hey, Jared. Right.
Fields throwing again. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go. 222. Right.
Out of the gun, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Back. 18. Pioneer. 19. Lions.
They'll drop the throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on, come on.
And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Simmons, 63 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's caught inside the 35. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Back to 60. Hurt. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18. Go.
They'll look to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Daniel wheeling on now to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Off the play fake, Daniels. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. To throw is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's got Smith here. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, smash Crockett. Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll run with Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mustang 19, 18 Rattler, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cut up.
They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Let's go. Steady.
And they'll begin by running the option. Gets through, and now an opening. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Washington, first down.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Daniels. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now they'll shift things around.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 70 Rangers. 70 go.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Jets.
60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets get a bit closer. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to be intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40.
So the first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he completes it to Wilson. Second down and 6 now.
It's now second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Escaping the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
First down, New York.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
From the gun, Haskins. Down the left sideline. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 11th. Big yardage that time for Washington. Give him 58 yards on the ground. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarter.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jordan Mason, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Going after it right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
35-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Viking 18.
And second and 10. He'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Third down.
Hey, Crash.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 63 yards. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cowboy 80, go!
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. Now Daniels. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried to dump off, lost yardage. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Intercepted for the third time thus far. Inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll buy some time right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
Washington first down.
First and
10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To the air goes Daniels. Flush to his right. This is caught by Tucker. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
This is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
One score down. Here we go.
Come on.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go street. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Get it.